love hip hop.
Okay, now we can get to this title here. The reason I say Toronto rap is over, the news, we spoke about it on the podcast earlier that's going to be dropping this Monday, is of Duvy getting locked up. Okay? Fam, he was one of the last ones left, like I was saying before. Okay? Where does it go now?
It's going to go, you know what it's going to go to? It's going to go to boom bap.
Do you think it's going to start leaning to another side of the rap game?
Boom bap, like what's different from the boom bap guys from the guys who are doing the trap? Nothing really. Niggas that just know how to rap, they still in the trap, rapping up in packs. You know what I mean? They're just a little bit more versatile, so they have a little bit more of a twist to their dimension of their formation of when they put their lyrical rap skills down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can see it leaning towards now our kind of guys that are, you know, like the Daytonas even, you know, like just even on an old school vibe, not an old school vibe, but because he keeps up with the youngins too.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like that sound.
Or Ason Eastwood, all those guys.
Yeah,
like
that sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could be going in that direction.
For Toronto.
I also think that like a lot of rappers are more under the microscope than they realize, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of guys, I think, because like, you know, I seen somebody even mention YG in the comments as, you know, maybe the next up or something. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, him and his guys, they're some of the last ones left, and they've lost guys.
Yeah.
Over the years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not even like they've been able to get through this game clean. Like their biggest guy, Houdini, is gone too.
See, this is what you got.
Like we're in a place where none of the guys are making it, bro.
See, this is the thing now. We got to stop labeling them just the guys. And we need to start labeling them stars.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah.
So now if we're labeling these men stars or these women stars, they're no longer the guys. So then they're not going to be in the places where the guys are. You understand what I'm saying?
And the guys meaning like the street guys.
Yeah. We need more stars now, right? In that sense, right? We gotta surpass this thing about like street, like you have street hits. Now we need to go for more worldwide hits.
Yeah.
Right? And
no, really real for real, fam.
Yeah, fam. And there are guys going for that right now that are a little bit not known because they get overshadowed by this system of the guys.
Yeah.
So we're not taking the chance to listen to a Kim Dillo. We're not taking the chance to listen to the Tobys. We're not taking the chances like still to listen to certain guys like even Ason Eastwood. Like really listen to them. Really promote them. Really get them in the places that they need to be from our side of things, you know? But then and they're not making music to bombard you with negativity or anything. They're still telling you their life, but in a very creative way, right? We need a little bit more creativity, if anything. I like seeing guys like doing creative videos now, like A.R. Paisley when he flipped the camera on Hey Ma. Like that's what I'm talking about. Star quality.
And it's not like that man's not coming, not to interrupt you, it's not like he's not coming from a hood circumstance. Man's not coming from the same hood type circumstances too.
Exactly. But they know where it sells and they know where it doesn't sell. And if you keep promoting like in the sense of your own genocide, what you're going through, it becomes you. And then after, you got to manifest it in a different way. You got to start saying, like, that's why when Cash Money first came out, that's all I listened to, because they were talking about cars, loud bikes, loud, nigga, that's my life. When I pull up in a car, that's my,
lavish
I know a lot of niggas, hey, because that's my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, bling, bling. You know
and that man came from New Orleans, one of the murder capitals,
right?
Bro.
Okay. And when they're talking about all those things to me, that was the music I wanted to hear, because it gave me that sight, like, yo, I could get that too and get the hell out of this place.
Imagine those guys. That you bring up a good point, because imagine like the rappers that we listened to back in the days, because not like mans were talking street stuff back in the days, but imagine it was like some F the ops. You know exactly who their ops were. You know exactly like the dramas that are going on behind the scenes with them and all that type of stuff. Like the way that things are now. Imagine how many of the rappers we love from back in the street rappers would have been locked up, bro. Like all the
but see, it's always been going on from the beginning of this.
But not as specific, fam. Like we know so much, and we have blogs too, right?
Yeah, so it's more publicized.
Like we know who got issues with who.
Like before, you would get like, okay, when Soulja Slim came out of jail, I knew he was out of jail when they did the write up on him in the source. You get what I'm saying? That's how I would know. And then they would talk about his little time in there and da 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 da. And then when did he has coming and da da da. But that was more interesting because they weren't publicizing that about him, because when he's in there, his label's taking care of shit, like to a point where you didn't even know if he was there or not. Like in certain things, and other artists too. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of see what you're saying also.
Like we know so much about a lot of these up and coming rappers and their backstories and all that. Like not the ones that I've interviewed only. You know what I'm saying? There's one thing to be like, because we're not only a blog. Like I've sat with a bunch of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever stories that I get from them, sometimes I'm getting it from the horse's mouth. But as far as like just from watching from the outside, so many of the quote unquote fans know so much of everybody's backstory, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's become to the point where it's like we almost know why them are getting locked up these days.
Yeah. Yes. And that does prove the point of, like, you know, just read the comments and then you could figure out a whole damn what happened at the ball court. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is what I'm saying. There used to be that mystique to an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you gotta go and dig. You gotta really listen to their music to know, that's what he used to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where the part you're saying it's done. Where if you're saying if Toronto scene is done, yeah, I think it's gonna be done on that part of things, where I think we're gonna get a little bit more creative now. We're gonna get more creative. Like girls like Charmaine are creative. When I hear her music and see her videos, it's on some Missy Elliott. You know, man are gonna have to step it up on their sceneries and step up their theatrics, and you know what I'm saying? Make us believe your character.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't care about you in front of the camera and you showing me stacks and racks of money, and then when it's time for lawyer time, you don't got you know, that doesn't cut it. Don't paint a false narrative of yourself. I would rather help a person that doesn't have it than you looking like you already have it, so you don't need my help.
Yeah.
Okay? You're fronting. That doesn't work in this world. You know what I'm saying? That we live in now. So you got to be real about everything you're doing, and that's what we want. That's where it will not be over for Toronto. Toronto's gonna be gonna strive, because now more characters, more people with like demeanor of their art is gonna have to shine now for Toronto, because Toronto's a real artsy city.
Yeah.
So you got to see it for what it is. Like we have rock bands that have gone #1 for many, many years. You know what I'm saying? Down with Webster's and those kind of guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's all types of things that come out of Toronto that always make us pop. And that, I'm just being real, I don't feel like something underground really has popped.
No, not yet. But the thing is, we've come so close, and every time we get close,
it gets cut off.
Yes,
and it will, because until you get the guys that went to school for probably music and stuff like that, and they made their character, and it's like it's believable.
You know, one thing we were talking about off camera that I want to bring on camera that has something to do with this.
Yes,
is we have too many real gangsters.
We're the realest rappers and gangsters.
All the rappers are too real, fam.
We're the realest.
Back in the days, we used to be so mad at like guys being fake gangsters, but dare I say, maybe we might need to have a few more guys faking the funk. You know what I'm saying?
Because the real ones are gonna call them out and have them upside down by their underwears.
Well,
bro.
maybe they need to stop doing that. Maybe just lie.
No,
you know what I mean?
Not, no.
You sold a couple of dime bags. Well, I sold a brick. Okay. Right? Like do that again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You seen a gun? You shot 100 people.
Yeah, cool.
Just because you seen your homie's gun.
Yeah. And then after we're gonna go dig up your we're gonna We're gonna go sneak pick, yeah.
So like,
no,
but when they do, exactly, they be like, "No, fam, I'm a nerd. I don't do shit, fam.
True.
I'm just rapping. I just sound really good when I rap about it, fam.
It doesn't sound cool.
You know, a real stepper really actually wrote the bars for me, but like, fam, like I've never done none of this.
Yeah,
right.
Yo.
Because at least the guys that we love so much won't be getting locked up, fam, for real shit.
But that's what I say.
I'm not saying that with Duvy that he's everything with him. He could be it's all alleged, right? But I'm just saying there's too many rappers who are really getting locked up after they're talking about real shit, fam.
They're doing real stuff.
Yes.
Yo, we have the most realest rappers in the world.
Like all the rappers that we have like not all of them, let me not say all, but a lot of these gangster rappers that we love their music so much, when they catch a charge, it's like, big car chase in the middle of downtown.
Yeah.
Shootout in the middle of this place.
Yeah.
Like just huge, wild, heinous charges. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're like
it's over charges.
It's like it's almost like you have to be like, why?
Like everybody has to go out in the gusto, fam.
I feel you, but it's just so real because I don't think it's even for attention, fam. It's just the way
too real.
It's just the way we come up, fam.
Get the unreal guy out the crew to rap, man.
Well, no, you get the pretty boy.
Yes.
Technically. It used to be you go get the pretty boy and he does his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Or you protect him, don't make him do nothing.
It's like the basketball player from your hood.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, you could rap? Okay, just rap about the stuff that you see. Like, we're your crew. We're living it.
Now think about it like this. Think about it like this. You're hanging with the bad man them. And then now you're hanging with the bad man them. And then next bad man come around. Fam, that's the minute you have to turn into a bad man. You know that, right?
Well, that's the problem. You gotta just leave the hood,
and then that's when you get wrapped up,
and have man come and check you and give you the stories that you could write in your bars.
Okay, cool.
I'm telling you, fam. Like you can't be around, fam, to be like, oh, I seen it, and now I'm gonna rap about it. Like, nah, fam. I'm a fake gangster, bro. Yeah. I ain't done shit. I ain't seen shit. I just rap.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like how they used to diss Nas. Yo, you just looking out your project window. That's fine. I didn't really shoot the nigga then.
Yeah.
I said I shot 100 niggas in my raps. I lied.
Right.
Me, I say I shot 100 niggas in my raps. I lied. I never shot nobody. But this is how it used to be.
I hear you.
The Locks never went to jail, fam.
No.
Right?
They're good guys.
Yo, how many bars does Jadakiss? Yo, catch me in the yard doing pull-ups. When? You never went to jail.
He was D-Blocks. He's Chic Luch.
Right? But it sounds cool, fam.
It's real cool.
We're not even mad at them like, yo, you never been. Some niggas are kind of mad at them, but for the most part, niggas respect the Locks, fam. The only nigga who ever did time was Styles P. And he stabbed the nigga after he got signed, fam. But we were accepting of the bars. Like, yo, you guys are the hardest gangsters. Yo, the Locks went crazy on how hard of gangsters they were. They weren't out there shooting, I'm going to shoot 100 niggas right in front of niggas. That's Styles P's bar. He's not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with that.
I'm bumping in the whip, fam.
I'm okay with that.
These niggas is like really outside and then go to the booth and talk about it, fam.
Like even Busta, he'd be like, cut a nigga's head off.
Like, for real? For real? You're going to decapitate the person's head, bro?
Oh, and you would see it being like,
You're not going to do it for real,
We're
fam.
not doing it for real, fam.
Eminem, all those guys, fam, they used to do that quote-unquote horrorcore rap.
Rappers, though, are the best liars.
They used to be.
Now they're the best. They're the best truth tellers.
That's the problem, fam. It's gotten
I don't want to say it like that. I don't want to say it like that.
But this is why they're starting to use these guys' raps in their cases.
Yeah,
fam.
but then that's not real, dog. Keeping it real is kind of shutting the hell up. Like I would, you know what I mean? You know, you ever did something with your nigga, and you know, you guys did. You just look at the, you know, it's only you and him who know. And I'm still rapping. You know, you can still rap some shit, but it's like, nah, nigga, you ain't gonna be sitting. The police ain't gonna be sitting over here trying to solve puzzles and shit off of my music. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put shit pieces together like Inspector Gadget and shit. I don't need none of that,
fam. Like we could still never confirm these 96 bricks from Jay. We can really never confirm it. No. People have been trying to find out who sold the 96 bricks or gave him the 96 bricks when he lost them and then got them right back. Like, where did they go?
Yeah.
They're a mystery, but he could have never lost he could have lost he never lost the Oogie, bro.
That's it.
And these 96 bricks had to fall back. Like 96 of them, bro?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
But Jay-Z's claiming that bar is real. And we were so enamored by like, yo, the man really lost 96. Because it was supposed to be real. And I think that's kind of started becoming the turning point too. We're like, yo, is it really real?
That you lost.
Yeah. And like now we're fact checking and stuff like that. Now we have Google. Like it's made it where rappers actually, I think, make it, they push them in a corner, fam. Like, I have to be real. I ain't never shot nobody. I'm not going to the booth. The hell? Why am I in the booth? I ain't shoot nobody. It's boring.
Man said I'm boring.
You're boring, fam.
Yeah,
You ain't
you're
really catching no bodies, fam. You ain't slide for him.
You ain't slide. You ain't riding. You ain't spinning no blocks.
Yes.
You ain't switching. You ain't got no switches.
And this is the problem, fam. It got too real, bro.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that because when you go to LA and you go to those cultures, that music's been gang banging on wax and all that, right? All it is just it's the same thing, just in a different time, right?
No.
I'm not trying to kick it like
how many niggas do you really think that Mac 10 shot? Or Dub C? Like for real.
Yay.
Do you think
Dub C?
Do you think
Dub
C has like 10 or 4 bodies under his belt before his rap career? I doubt it.
Dub C? Living in a place like Inglewood, California.
I'm sure he's been around. He might have seen a body drop. He's been around in a lot of gangbangers.
Being an active Crip.
Being an active Crip, he ain't dropped nothing, let nothing die.
Ooh.
And that's fine. It's good because there's no statute of limitations on murder.
Okay, granted.
Right? Mm-hmm. So he could rap about all that shit, but he never dropped no damn body.
Okay. What about Ice-T?
Never dropped a body. Don't have one body under his belt.
Okay.
Not one. They're rappers, bro.
Damn time there.
They're rappers.
What about Slick Rick?
Slick Rick shot his cousin.
All right, thank you.
But he paid the consequences.
Hold on. What about Keith Murray?
Keith Murray didn't catch a body.
No. He
hit something though.
Yeah,
I think he did hit something, but he didn't catch a body.
Okay.
The niggas who caught bodies, they're doing the time.
Well, look at Tupac. He shot it undercover. Got shot in his nuts. Got shot in the head. Got set up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he's an icon. He's down. He goes down in history. Got shot 5 times. All that type of stuff.
You ain't 2'5" like me,
right? Like he all of the stuff that he lived through. He rapped about and everything, and that's why he's legendary.
Didn't Jay-Z shoot his brother?
He did.
Okay, so now,
and he rapped about it. Right? You Must Love Me.
Yes, I remember that. That song, I had to keep rewinding it back in the day because I was like, he really shot. Yeah. And Jay-Z is my favorite rapper.
But he didn't kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? And he's talking about you murk niggas, hit them with the side. He has a lot of gun bars. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z has multiple gun bars, but he ain't never kill nobody.
Ain't nobody kill nobody. He ain't letting nothing die.
Yeah, like, it's different, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's just
Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane. How could I forget my dude? Right? And he did. And he made sure he shot the nigga. He hit the nigga in the nose.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
R.I.P. Pookie Low.
Right? And then you know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a lot.
Yeah, there is cases, but from then to now, it's far and few in between. In comparison to what these guys, and I'm not even saying with the picture above us, but just for people getting accused of, even like nobody's even like they did accuse Jay-Z of stabbing him.
I'm telling you, fam, the man were worse back in the day.
My argument is trash.
I'm telling you, I'm just listening to you. I'm like, no.
He did get accused for stabbing.
I'm like, these guys are the man in the 90s and early 2000s are a little bit different, bro. We were different, dog. It was professional.
There was stuff happening still.
Stuff was happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember Shine?
Shine.
Come on, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shine let off bunch of shots in the
right? And then the time took it, came out, and then became Jewish.
You make some great points, Mr. Wallace.
You know me, I'm a hip hop historian, guys. I'm coming up under the man himself. I gotta be sharper than anything in the toolbox.
Oh,
so when
man.
people are trying to debunk the man, them, you gotta understand. Me and this guy are it's a library in here, dog.
Man, there's a lot of rappers who really threw it all the way, bro.
Threw it all the way.
Wow.
Okay.
I guess they learned from us, right?
Yeah, we're actually the bad example.
Bro, when you said shine, all I heard is the song that he did when he was behind bars.
Yep.
Over the phone?
Over the phone. All right. Oh look. Can we even go like a Max B?
Max B.
You know what I'm saying?
Wave God himself.
Right. You know what I mean? Like you gotta.
Down to Earth just said YMW Melly.
But like that's
a new buck.
That's the new generation, right? It's and it even like
Beanie Siegel.
Trust me. Okay, BG. BG's been locked up.
No, not even just BG. BG too, but Master P.
C Murder. And that's because
it's even in his name.
that's because he's accused of killing the kid that killed Soulja Slim.
Yeah, hip hop has been messed up for a long time, bro.
So and like, okay, now if you want to take it back to our days, like back in the day, there's enough rappers that got knocked off too.
Yeah,
let's just be real. Back in the day too, from here in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
And our scene only more flourished, but it's not off of the dead.
Yeah.
Right?
Yo, look, Heartless G's been gone since like 2009.
Right? Like
he was a pretty big rapper in the scene at the time.
Yeah, in a sense, right? But then you see, we don't have that demographic where the legendary status keeps growing.
Mm-hmm.
So you will be forgotten about.
Yeah.
Especially if your ducks ain't in a row. You get what I'm saying? Where things are lined up where your music gets put out in a certain way and people are still working for you because you're making revenue or something, right? Yeah, you could have hood fame, but you should have gotten, people need to get mad at the hood and be like, where's the money? Let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we got like, a lot of, rappers have been doing it over the years, but more rappers need to start taking the money and bringing it back into the hood.
Yeah, if they want to. Or at least make sure they're right and their family situation is even right.
Yeah.
I'd rather that and put your kids through some schooling and do what you got to do. That's why you're doing this. That's why you wrote these rhymes, you know, and that's why it's supposed to get you to where it's supposed to get you.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, a lot of rappers just throw it away. And I won't even say throw it away. I'll say adapt to the circumstances that's been thrown at them. So that's where the thug life, comes into play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I can't wrong a nigga for just being there or just like, but you could avoid being places at wrong times. You can.
Yeah.
You can. Especially when you have shit riding for yourself, you know?
Listen, man, there's so many rappers. Like, I make the title is a title. Like, yes, it gets clicked. But like, obviously, there's so many rappers in this city that the scene can never be over.
Never.
You know what I'm saying?
It's only gonna get more creative and bigger. I'm telling you. Fam.
Yeah, man.
A bunch of characters are gonna come out the woodworks now, like a bunch.
I'm hearing, man.
We love hip hop.